Mike Gill, State of Corruption. Man, I got 5 videos to do today. The corrupt have been busy. Right, running out the rat holes. Speaking of rats, let's take a look at this. Did you know that Bill Gardner called election fraud? You know what town? Derry, New Hampshire. You know, the town that I voted in. Right. You know what they're saying? They're saying state finds Derry town moderator violated election law during the September primary. It seems that Mr. Gardner is saying that they violated state election laws. Really. As coincidence, an election monitor will be appointed to the state to oversee the ballot counting. Right, it seems like we have a problem with counting the ballots in Derry and finding them. Right. New Hampshire Attorney General's office, Gardner said his office took action after receiving a couple of her complaints. Wow. I gave you a pretty good complaint, right? You only lied to me on camera about being able to file that day or having to register at all. Turns out you were lying both occasions. Who's investigating you? Well, let's go on. Gardner alleges violation and said she planned to meet with local officials concerning upcoming elections. Seems like they're concerned about what's going on in Derry. There's really something that the town of Derry is going to have to regard with regards to central polling places and how ballots are transferred. Why, did you have a problem transferring my ballot right into the fucking shit can? That's exactly what you did. You know why Gardner calling fraud right now? Do you know why it's Derry? They're covering their butts. They know they could go to jail. They're setting the circumstances to say, see, there is voter fraud. Not me, but we're looking into it. Right, Gardner also wrote that there were other violations involving failure to identify polling places. Wow. Now how's that? Now you're going to see a small clip of me going into Derry Town Hall. You tell me if that isn't corrupt. Mike Gill, State of Corruption.
Yes, and there's something whited out there, right?
So there's something of question there, which
Right.
the Secretary of State was bringing up.
Encountered it and whited it out. How is that whited out?
So,
And who would white it out?
I don't know, we don't even have white out.
So wait a minute, so the document's been whited out and it's been given to you people.
so
All right, so it was
No, we
signed.
signed it here.
Right.
We
So in other words, you
certified it.
wouldn't sign it if it was whited out, right?
No, and I didn't.
But someone did
it.
sign. Who signed this? Is your name on this?
Yes,
Okay, then that's your signature?
yes, but that is not, I knew you were not registered, so I did not certify you.
But
So
you
the
did
F is
sign it.
there.
So your name is on the form certifying me, because you wouldn't sign a form that was
That's why
whited
I'd like
out.
to see the original of that, if you have the
So,
original.
Secretary
oh, we
of
do
State
have,
has-
you know who has the originals? The Secretary of State.
They tell me they have a photocopy.
no, they have the original.
And we have that on video, that they
Okay.
have the original.
But what I can talk to you about is that,
Because you wouldn't have signed this unless you checked,
Yeah.
right?
right,
So, seeing this is signed and has your name on it, we'll have it verified to see it's not a forgery, then you would have checked and verified the fact.
Yeah,
Now,
we-
since you've checked, this seems to be white out. Now, you said you wouldn't have signed this if it was white out, and you wouldn't have signed it and certified, but you can see that it is certified
So,
now, right?
no, it says because the box isn't checked, the box is
No,
whited out.
but you wouldn't have signed
So
it and certified it if the box was,
what-
George, if the box was white out. See? So in other words, you would have checked it, signed it. Now, if there was a whiteout or if I wasn't registered, you wouldn't have signed it. That's pretty much how it works, right?
Yes, the point.
Okay.
The point is though that.
So if we have a signed copy, we clearly have a situation. Now, we do have the signed original. So we have a situation.
Okay, well, I'd like to see that. I can't discuss it any further than that because I don't have it.
How about this? We'll get you it.
Okay.
Does that look like your signature?
I gotta go back to him.
Will you please?
That was blank.
Yeah, let's go back, George. Can you
So,
go to
but
that?
this- so-
George, go to the signature.
The
I
first
want you to.
nomination papers that came in were the other supervisor that received them, Pat Dowling, called me because she's friends with Michael Gill, or she's worked with Michael Gill from Derry.
Not this Michael Gill.
Right, who had died the week or two before that. And so she said, we have nomination papers. So
All
let's
I know
go
is we
check
have this
that.
signed
So-
and certified. Is this your signature?
That's my signature.
There you go.
I did not sign.
So we-
I did not certify that.
Well,
you-
wait a minute. If you signed it, it's certified. So that's your signature, right?